Welcome back, Future Medicos. In this video, we are going to look at the recent notification from Kerala State Government for application to engineering, architecture, medical, and other courses. So if you are interested in applying to MBBS at Kerala, this is the notification you should be interested in. So I'm going to focus only on MBBS details for other state candidates, that is candidates not from Kerala. That's what my focus is going to be in this video. But anyway, a lot of these details might be applicable to everyone. So what you should do, you should go to this website, CEE, that is Commissioner for Entrance Examinations, cee.kerala.gov.in. So right now I am at this website. So once you go to this website, you see the first link, that is KEAM 2021 online application. So click this. So once you click this, it will take you to the application page. So this is the specific page related to KEAM 2021. You can see here applications are invited. You can see a lot of details here, the prospectus, notifications, prerequisites, how to apply. So all these details are here. You can go through one by one. And once you are comfortable going through all these details, then you can go to do the registration. New user first must do the registration. So click registration. You can see here, the application last date is 21st June 2021. So remember this, 21st June 2021 is the last date for application submission. Now, what are the steps involved? You need to do a registration. Then you need to fill the application, pay the application fee, upload images and certificates, and then print acknowledgements. So once you come to this page, select all these declaration and then proceed for registration. Then it will ask you your personal details like name, date of birth, mobile number. Make sure that you give the number that you regularly access, and also the email address. Make sure that you give a proper email address, which you will be checking almost every day, right? And then you can create your password and enter the access code, and then you can click register. So once you register, you can go back. Once you register, go back and then click the candidate login. Now you know the application number, password, and then you can log in. So first step, you need to register. The second step, you need to log in to fill the entire application. Now let's look at the prospectus. Okay, the prospectus is provided here. So let's go through the prospectus and see what are the important details in the prospectus. So this is the prospectus. You can see here, admission to Kerala Engineering, Architecture and Medical courses, Engineering, Architecture, MBBS, BDS, Ayurveda, Homeo, Siddha, Unani, Agriculture, Forestry, Veterinary, Fisheries, Pharmacy. Everything is covered by this application, but I'm going to focus mainly on MBBS. So here again, the 5 steps are provided. If you have any problem, you can contact the Commissioner for Entrance Examinations, the office. You can contact. The phone number is given here. So let's move. Take note of the date. The last date to submit the application is 21st June 2021. By 5 p.m. you should have completed. So don't wait until last minute. And then declaration of results. This is tentative for medical. The rank list is expected to be released by 30th September 2021. But of course, this depends a lot on when the NEET exam is going to happen and when the results of NEET is going to be available. So this is only tentative. The application is only in online mode. You cannot apply through physical forms, right? So take note that you can apply only online. A lot of details are available. I'm not going through each and everything. Medical courses are listed here like MBBS, BDS, Ayurveda, Siddha, Homeopathy, Unani, right? Everything is listed here under medical courses. And take note that admission to medical courses will follow NEET exam. Okay, you don't need to write the KEAM. The KEAM entrance exam is mainly for engineering and pharmacy. Even though you are applying for the KEM here, you are not actually taking the entrance exam. The entrance exam is going to be NEET UG 2021. But of course, the application, everybody is submitting now. And then the type of courses, I mean the type of reservation for all India quota for MBBS or BDS courses. You can see that this will be done by the Directorate General of Health Services. Okay, in fact, 15% of seats in all government medical dental colleges will come under the Medical Counseling Committee or MCC, which comes under the Directorate General of Health Services, which comes under the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, the Union government. So take note that these 15% all India quota in government medical or dental colleges, you don't need to apply here. If you are interested only in government medical colleges, and if you don't belong to Kerala, then you don't need to submit this application. If you are interested only in government medical colleges of Kerala, and if you are from some other state, then you need to wait for NEET results and then submit your application to MCC. This application is mainly for all Kerala state candidates for their state quota. And if you are from other states, you are applying only for management quota in private self-financing colleges. You are not eligible for government quota or government medical colleges in Kerala. Then reservation for all India quota in self-financing colleges, right? So this is what we are going to apply for. And this comes under the Commissioner for the Entrance Examinations, Kerala. Now, who can apply? The application is mainly based on the nativity. Only Indian citizens are eligible. Of course, persons of Indian origin, that is PIO and OCI, will also be treated at par with Indian citizens. That is what is stated here. So as far as nativity is concerned, Kerala government divides the candidates into three major categories: Keralites, non-Keralite category 1, non-Keralite category 2. Now, who is a Keralite? Keralite is typically a candidate of Kerala origin. Then you are considered as Keralite. You may not be of Kerala origin, but you are living in Kerala. Then you may be coming under the non-Keralite category 1. To fulfill, there are certain conditions given here. For example, you should have studied for 5 consecutive years from 8th standard to 12th standard, or you have lived in Kerala for a period of 5 years during your 12 years of study. That means from 1st standard to 12th standard, any 5 years you have lived in Kerala, then also you may be able to apply under NK1 category. If you are not from Kerala, and if you are also not living or you are not studying in Kerala, then you will be coming under non-Keralite category 2, NK2. So these are the 3 categories. So depending on which one you qualify, you can select the particular category. So Keralites and non-Keralite 1 will be eligible for the state quota seats, whereas non-Keralite category 2 will be eligible only for management quota seats in private self-financing colleges. Okay, that is what is stated here. 15% of the seats are set apart for the allotment of candidates irrespective of their domicile. So anyone can apply for this 15% of seats in the self-financing private medical colleges, and they don't have any domicile requirement. As long as they have passed the NEET, they can apply. Non-Keralite category 2, what kind of documents you need to upload? You need to upload certificate of completion of qualifying examination to prove your nativity, or passport issued by the government of India to prove Indian citizenship to the online application. You can use any of these to prove that you belong to NK2. Application fee, typically for medical, if you are applying only for medical, then the fee is 500 rupees. Okay, the list of private self-financing colleges is given here. You can go to Annexure 3.1. You can see here private self-financing medical colleges. There are about 19 private self-financing medical colleges are available in Kerala, and the number of seats in each college is listed here. So the total MBBS seats in self-financing colleges comes to about 2,350 seats, and out of which 15% of seats are available for all India candidates. That is approximately about 350 seats are available for which other state candidates can compete. Another important information I wanted to discuss is this all India quota. You can see here, there are about 231 seats for MBBS. This will come under Medical Counseling Committee, which is in government medical colleges. In addition, there are certain seats reserved for the Union Government of India nominees, right? There are 24 seats reserved. Now, what is this? This is not same as all India quota. The all India quota is different, for which anyone can apply, whereas the Government of India nominees, only selected candidates can apply. And who can apply, the list is given here. For example, students belonging to states or union territories where there is no medical college available, they can apply. How to apply? They should approach through their health secretary of their state. Particular state, you need to approach your health department. Or wards of defense personnel. Once again, who you should contact, the details are given. Children of CAPF, children of India-based staff serving in Indian missions abroad. Then you need to contact the Ministry of External Affairs. So these are the 7 categories through which you also can get a seat. But for these, the Government of India have to nominate you as a candidate. But please be careful. This is the area a lot of people try to cheat you. Make sure that you are approaching the right government authority. Don't go through any private people. Don't try to approach anyone through email and then get cheated. Check whether you are going through the right authority. Okay. So you can see the details here, who are the authority concerned and what category they are providing seats. You can apply. And 24 seats are reserved in Kerala. Similarly, there are seats available in other states also. So that is the information I wanted to share with you as far as the prospectus is concerned. Let me close the prospectus. Now let's look at the fee structure, the tentative fee structure. I'm not sure whether this is going to be the fee structure this year, but this is the fee structure based on last year admission. You can see here, this is the notification from KEAM dated 16th November 2020. And this is the fee structure for the self-financing private medical colleges for general category as well as NRI category. So you can see here, Dr. Somervell Memorial CSI Medical College, the annual fee structure is 12 lakhs. This fee structure is annual fees. This is not the total cost. This is every year you need to pay 12 lakh rupees. KMCT Medical College, 12 lakhs. Mount Zion Medical College, 15 lakhs. Al Azhar Medical College, 15 lakh 41,000. Azizia Institute of Medical Sciences, 20 lakh 70,000. MES Medical College, 10 lakh 48,000. And then these are the 4 colleges that are comparatively offering lower fees. That is Amala Institute, Jubilee Mission, Malankara Orthodox Syrian Church, Pushpagiri Institute. These 4 colleges offer 7.65 lakhs per year. So these are the 4 colleges. In case if you are interested in the fees, they offer the lowest fee structure. Sri Narayana 15.65 lakhs, PK Das 16 lakhs, Karuna 16 lakhs. Travancore Medical College Kollam is offering 11 lakhs. Malabar Medical College 12.37 lakhs. Sri Gokulam 12.65. DM Wims 15 lakhs and Believers Church 11.5 lakhs. You can also look at the NRI fee structure, which is listed on the right side. So this is based on the Honorable High Court direction on 13th November 2020. And this notification was released on 18 November 2020 by the Commissioner for Entrance Examination. So we will wait for the exact fee structure this year. but roughly this is going to be the fee structure. So you can use these numbers for your planning. So if you have any further questions, please feel free to leave your questions in the comments. I will try to address them. Thank you very much. I see you soon in some other video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.